Hey Lenny, this is Linda. I'm here at the house on Pine. So I'm going to give you a look around here on the outside. One thing to definitely point out is the road in front of the house is not paved. It's gravel. So that's sort of an important note. I'm going to give you a look around at some of the neighbors. It's definitely quiet back here. The houses immediately around you seem to be pretty well kept. It is starting to rain, so that's a good thing. We'll be able to get an idea about if there's any leakage. Now, visually, just looking at the roof, it's got some age on it for sure. There also is no gutters, which is not good. You would absolutely need gutters on this house because what this means is that the water is just pouring down the front. Windows are also original, so that's to note. You can see it's up high. I would also like to point out, and I don't know if you could see it in the video, but the front stoop is crooked. So I don't know if that means it's sinking on one point. I wouldn't imagine it was put in crooked to begin with. But hey, you never know. Anyway, you can see there's definitely a good power wash needed. Side of the house, up on the top. As I mentioned, windows are definitely original. There was a tree right here in the front that they took down. And there's just no landscaping to speak of. All of these bushes right here, way too close to the house. That gets moisture in. So that would be something you would definitely want to take off. There's one little tiny gutter right here above the door. I thought there was flashing missing, but no, that's a little tiny gutter. So I guess you don't get poured on when you try to get in the house. Okay. Anyway, so here you can really see that the stoop is crooked from this angle. Alrighty, going inside. At one point, there was probably a smoker in this house. So you can definitely, sorry about that, you could definitely smell it. So you walk in directly into the living room with this lovely green carpeting. There are no apparent leaks in the ceilings in here. Beyond that, you have a small, what is now the dining area. Cabinets look to be in decent shape. We'll get to the kitchen in one sec. Now, there is no overhead lighting in any of the rooms, so it might be a little dark, but this is what they are considering the primary bedroom. It's a decent size. You could get a king bed in here with no problem. This is the bedroom with the ensuite. So it's a single vanity. It's a gut job, for sure. But it's huge. So there's a lot of potential in this bathroom. So you've got, what you could make into a linen closet, or you can make the walk-in closet bigger. The walk-in closet is a decent size. There's some discoloration on that back wall. I don't know. It doesn't look like water damage, but I don't know what exactly that is. So the only thing that I noticed is that in this bathroom, if you look up here, at one point, there must have been a skylight in here that they closed off. My guess is because it leaked. It does look like they did some stuff on the inside there. So that's a place to check for moisture. All right, and then right back here is just the solid surface insert bath. There is a little bit of a soft spot right here in the bathroom, in the floor, by the vent. So that's not surprising. Probably moisture, but if you're gonna gut this, you'd be able to, oh, and here I am, hi. You'd be able to read it. So that right vent right there has a pretty good soft spot. But if you're gonna gut it and redo it, you could redo the subflooring. All right, so that's the master. Now we get out here. This is the kitchen with the dining area. It's a pretty nice sized kitchen. Renovation-wise, you could even push it out to this wall to make it even bigger. Give yourself room for an island. There's a lot of cabinetry in here now. So made bigger, you'd have a lot of space in here. It's got the modular home ceiling, but you could have those sheetrocked to get rid of that look if you don't like it. Again, these windows are original. And they are showing their age. Interestingly enough, they put screen windows. I don't know if you could tell in this video, but you can't access any of the blinds on any of the windows. So there's the outside window with a screen, the shade is inside, and then they put another like storm window on the inside. So I don't know if it's drafty or what the reasoning behind that was. There's definitely a sign of something that was spilt, but again, if you're gutting it, no big deal. Off the kitchen this way, you've got the laundry area, which could easily be converted, even made a little bigger, and you could, have a mudroom. So out here is your backyard. The deck is definitely showing it's aged. Those are the least propane tanks. So that just means that you don't own them. So when you needed them refilled, they would come and take the tank and bring another one. And you pay a little extra for that. I believe that's how most of them work. All right, this is a nice sized deck. Certainly something you could extend even further. You could extend this out to that access to under the house. And I'm sorry, Lenny, but I don't do creepy under the houses. So I would leave that to the home inspector. But you can see there's an outlet there. So it would be a great idea to extend this deck. Would mean moving the HVAC unit. But I don't know if you could see down here on the video. It does look to have some age on it. It's got some signs of rust on the inside. It might be good for another couple of years. There is a crack down the foundation. Again, I'm not an expert. That would be something that the home inspector would have to comment on. All right, and this is, you can kind of see your neighbors in the back, but I mean, for the most part, it's nice and quiet back here. It does look like, again, they took down a couple of trees in the backyard. But it's pretty nice. It's fenced on one side over here. I guess the neighbors must have done that. And they do have some semblance of a fire pit back there, but that don't look very safe to me. All right, so this, again, no gutters in the back, and you can see all of the dirt from the roof that came down. So there's going to be some damage up there. So that's a definite. All right, let's go back inside and take a look at the other side of the house. Okay. So yeah, I mean, kitchen is original, but like I said, the cabinets do appear to be in pretty good shape. So the appliances, it's gas cooking. So that's where some of your propane goes. And you could just see, I mean, the cabinets are clean, but definitely old. All right, let's head around. So far, I haven't felt any other soft spots on the floor. And there is no obvious signs of moisture in any of the ceilings. Okay, now these bedrooms back here are going to be dark because I can't get to the shades. So this is bedroom number 2. It's in the front of the house. I know it's dark. I apologize for the quality. But it has a closet big enough for queen bed, but nothing bigger than that in here. Again, it's got the same walls as in the rest of the house and the same ceiling look as well. Okay, and then you have this little hallway here where you have a coat closet, which could be a linen closet. Goes up pretty high, so you could definitely fit shelving in there and get decent storage. Here's the air handler, the heat pump in that closet. It's got a metal door on it. They seem to do that in all the modular homes. Now, back here is the bathroom, the guest bath, hall bath, whatever you want to call it. Again, it's a gut job. At some point, they did replace this floor, it looks like. But it's filthy looking. There also is some strange stuff going on the ceiling up here. So there's a crack. There's some peeling paint. That could just simply be because nobody turned the fan on when they took showers, or it could be something more substantial. So again, over the shower, it looks like there's some bubbling paint. But again, we don't know if it's a leak or if it's from just people taking a shower. In this bathroom as well, there's a floor vent, oddly enough, right in the middle of the doorway when you walk in. And that is a soft spot. Okay. Now, the third bedroom. Again, it's going to be dark, no overhead lighting. Can't get to the shade. This is slightly bigger than the other room. Not by much. There is a closet. Let's see. Can't see really too much in there. It's dark. I apologize again. Just no light. But this room, nothing bigger than a queen bed or, bunk bed would certainly fit in here. All right, so this is the other side of the house. It's nice with the split floor plan. So you have your bedroom on one side of the house. Guests would be on the other side of the house with their own bathroom. So this is about it. This is what it looks like. It seems to be in pretty good shape. But again, we would have to have a home inspection just to know what's going on. And as I mentioned, you would want to do a well inspection just to make sure there's nothing wrong with the water. Other than that, I think you've seen it all. If you have any questions, just give me a buzz. Otherwise, I will upload this video, get it to you shortly. All right, thanks, Lenny. Bye.